And this is actually a valid point here. It says Bill Gates is a New World Order thug. If you are cynical, you'd say the reason why he can't do that is that he's not genuine. He's not a real person. And that's the problem. If you live in the shadows or you decide not to have transparency, you own that label, as George Soros does, and the Koch brothers do, and other people who work via proxy. Do you believe in aliens? You know, one thing I've noticed, well, I won't tell you who in my company, but there's a very high-ranking person in my company who is firmly convinced that aliens are a thing. And it sends me stuff all the time on the latest and greatest. And for a long time, I didn't really care about it. But I have noticed that there is a bit of priming that's happening in the global consciousness about the existence of aliens. You had that 87-year-old Israeli guy who used to run their space program say, hey, there's actually this galactic federation. And then you have all these UFO videos, and then you have the Air Force actually talking about it. You have the creation of the Space Force and these things. So, you know, as a thought experiment, let's say that you're a world leader and aliens do exist, and you're trying to figure out, how do I tell the world without creating chaos? What would you do? The most logical thing to do would be slowly but surely priming the world to actually be okay with the existence of aliens, and leaking more and more and more and seeing reactions, like these UFO videos that could have been still stayed as classified but were declassified, and letting more and more people talk about it from the edges, and then gradually bringing it into the mainstream. So I'm not saying they exist. I'm just saying that what's happening right now would be clearly evident with an effort to get people ready for such a big event.